The purpose of this tutorial is to discuss two very different but often confused concepts in research. Those are the concepts of random selection and random assignment. As you learned in Lecture 4, random selection refers to the selection of study participants using some sort of random procedure by which you choose them. This refers to picking people to participate in your research. Random assignment refers to assigning subjects in your research to different groups or different conditions using some sort of randomization procedure. This is a next step following random selection. This involves the sample, once it has been selected, being assigned to different groups. So random selection is a sampling method. Random assignment is a method of, once subjects are selected, assigning them to different groups or different treatment conditions. So for example, you may want to conduct a study of participants in a particular program. Let's say it's a cardiac rehab program in a hospital. You would use, or you might use, random selection to randomly select a representative group of, say, 100 participants or 100 graduates of that cardiac rehab program. You then might want to randomly assign people to groups so that you ask them similar sets of questions, but in different format perhaps, or some other way of distinguishing the one group versus the other. The process by which you put each person into one of those two groups would be called random assignment. Okay? These are very important concepts to keep separate, because if you misspeak and use one concept when you should be using the other, you're not going to be representing the research that you're doing accurately. So make sure you understand the difference between random assignment and random selection. One has to do with sampling, one has to do with assignment to study groups. And the more that you understand that, the more that you repeat that, the more likely you are to remember that going on in the future.